guys, welcome back to another video. I am sitting by my new bookshelf. Last weekend, Leo and I went bookshelf shopping because I went to Half Price Books too many times and I bought too many things and I didn't have anywhere to put it. So we went bookshelf shopping last weekend and we went to one furniture store and the bookshelves were all like $800. They were really expensive. So we just ran to Target and I ended up finding this bookshelf, which I actually really like, and it goes so well with the other furniture that we have in our house. I've also picked up a few more books since my last video, so I will run through those a little bit later as well. But today we are gonna head out to Hobby Lobby because I wanna find some cute fall decorations to decorate my bookshelf with. And Hobby Lobby is the place to go for stuff like that. The only problem is that Hobby Lobby is like 30 minutes from where we live, so it's a little bit of a drive, but it's one of my favorite stores, so I'm really excited to go. But anyway, this is what the bookshelf looks like. And considering that I don't have very many books on it, I spent quite a while trying to arrange them in a way that looks cute, but not super empty. So yeah, I just want to get some decorations to decorate my bookshelf with and make it really cute for the holidays coming up. My voice is also really raspy because I have really bad allergies today, and we went to a friend's house last night and she has a dog, and I wonder if it's kind of lingering allergies from the dog, which is really sad because I love dogs and Leo and I eventually want to get a dog, so yeah. Anyway, let's go to Hobby Lobby. So we are sitting outside of Target now, and there are these like pumpkin cinnamon rolls that I've seen online. I think it's the Pillsbury brand or something like that. And I usually just make cinnamon rolls from scratch, but I saw these pumpkin ones online and I really want to try them. So we decided to come into Target and I want to look around and see if I can find those. I did pick up a couple of things from Hobby Lobby and just some pieces to decorate my bookshelf with. So I will show that when we get back home, but we're gonna run in Target and look for those cinnamon rolls. That's kind of cute.
Yeah, candy corn.
I don't actually like candy corns though. This is so good. It has a bow tie.
Get a ghost cup every year.
We don't have a ghost cup, do we? Here's a cauldron. They didn't have the cinnamon rolls, but I checked the Target by our house and they have them in stock by our house. So I think we're gonna head home, but stop at the Target on our way and make some cinnamon rolls tonight. It's like, how hot is it?
Very hot.
Like in the 90s, so I'm just gonna pretend that it's nice and cool autumn, even though it's like so hot outside right now. They had it. So I am going to check out and head home. Something's making weird sounds.
It's the stove.
Did somebody spill on it?
Yeah.
What is it?
It's water in between the pot and the stove.
Oh, okay. We are back home now, and I'll show you the few things that I picked up from Hobby Lobby. I think everything we got was 40% off, so that was nice. And I put the cinnamon rolls in the fridge, and I think I'm going to make those later tonight. So I'm going to decorate, get this stuff up, and then later tonight make those cinnamon rolls. But the first thing I got were these LED flameless candles. They're normally $40, but they were 40% off. So the thing I really liked about these is that they come with a remote. So you don't have to turn them all on individually. So I thought this would be really cute to put along my bookshelf, and then in the evenings turn them on, and then they're also really easy to turn off because they have a remote. So we'll see how these look once I put them up. The second thing I got was this garland. I really liked the color of the leaves. They're orange, yellow, purple, reds. I just thought it was really pretty. So I hope it's long enough to kind of wrap around my shelves. We'll see. And then the last things I got from Hobby Lobby were just these little loose leaves, because I thought this would also look really cute with the garland to kind of scatter these around on the bookshelves and books themselves. So yes, that's what I picked up from Hobby Lobby. I'm also gonna pull out the rest of our fall decorations and start finding places to put the things I already have. So I'm gonna do that right now. It doesn't feel like it's been that long since Christmas.
Right?
Like, it feels like I just put the Christmas decorations away.
Like the house feel like more.
Right? And I was pulling out these decorations I already have, which I store in the same box as my Christmas decorations. And yeah, I can't believe the holidays have snuck up. I mean, it is still September. It's not even October yet. But it's gonna come quickly this year, I feel like. So as far as decorations I already have, I have a lot of pumpkins. I have these two pumpkins. They're just little fabric pumpkins. I also have this white pumpkin and pumpkin salt and pepper shakers. I've never actually used these for salt and pepper, but I like to put them out because they're cute. And then this ceramic pumpkin that lights up inside. So I didn't want to buy any pumpkins today because I already have quite a few pumpkins. This little mushroom animal that's really cute. I can't remember if I got this at Hobby Lobby or Michael's. I think it was Michael's last year, and it's just so cute. So we're gonna find places for all of these.
And you found the center
I thought I
of
found
the earth.
a lot of them. Is that the one you bought like a ton of? Okay, and this is what my bookshelf is looking like. I am so happy with it. I think it turned out so cute. So my top shelf is just a plant and a candle, and then this shelf I've got another candle and then just some leaves scattered around. I have my pumpkin. Down here I have my cute little woodland creature, and then a larger leaf up here, as well as one down here by my chocolate frog. And yeah, I'm just really happy with how it turned out, and I love it so much. Okay, now that I've got my bookshelf all decorated, I wanted to sit down and just have a little chat about the books I've picked up recently. I have been to both Barnes & Noble and Half Price Books in the past week, so I have about 5 books to share. At Barnes & Noble, I picked up One Dark Window by Rachel Gillick. This is so popular online, and I really don't know too much about it, and I kind of want to go into it not really knowing much about it, because sometimes I prefer that rather than set expectations and then be disappointed. The back says, "A maiden must unleash the monster within to save her kingdom in this dark, lush, gothic fantasy debut." And that was enough to sell me on this, so I'm very excited to read this one. Along with that, I also picked up When the Moon Hatched by Sarah A. Parker. Honestly, this was mostly just a cover buy. I saw this online, and when I went to Barnes & Noble, I found it in the fantasy section, and I did not realize how chunky this book is. This is a big boy. Almost, I think, 700 pages. But can we just admire how beautiful this cover is? Then I picked up 3 books at Half Price Books. The first book is Seasons of Sorcery, a fantasy anthology. I have never seen this before. I've never heard of it before. I was just browsing the fantasy section in Half Price Books, and I came across this. I've never seen a fantasy anthology before, so that really sparked my interest. Apparently it has stories from 4 different authors, and I was thumbing through it, and one of the stories says it takes place after a certain book, so I'm hoping that I don't really need to read the books that these authors wrote in order to understand. So we'll find out if I get really confused with these stories or not. I also picked up A Crown of Ivy and Glass by Claire Legrand. I've seen this at Barnes & Noble. I found it at Half Price Books. I think it's about a girl that comes from a high society, rich family, and a guy whose family has been killed or something. Somehow his family has been destroyed by a demon. They make a bargain to work together. Not entirely sure. Same thing with One Dark Window. I don't know too much about this, but can we appreciate the cover of this book as well? I really feel like publishers have really upped their game with fantasy covers lately, because I'm very easy to persuade into buying any book if it has a nice cover. Then the very last book I picked up is Dance of Thieves by Mary E. Pearson. She's the same person that wrote the Kiss of Deception series that I'm currently reading. I'm halfway through the last book. So when I saw the map and realized it was in the same world, I was like, I have to read this one too. And while I was thumbing through it, I may have seen some familiar names from her other series. I have heard a lot of good things about this, and I'm looking forward to reading it after finishing The Beauty of Darkness. Those were the books that I picked up recently. I think I'm going to make my pumpkin cinnamon rolls now and have a nice, cozy evening at home.